are in place. Yeah? Okay, we're going to be good to go. Yeah, studio floor is clear and be clear. Yeah. You might have to give me a minute to warm this lot up. Yep, they did some clapping practice with the comedian guy. It's a bit enhanced. Yeah, we're going to have to control that situation. Yeah. No, that's a no. We will not be using shots of the audience in this episode. Okay, we're good to go. Alright, give me 5. Okay, thanks. Over. Okay, welcome to CourtinTime Studios, everybody. And it's the 37,386th episode of the ever-running game show, Which Way Now? Lovely to see you all here today. Has anyone ever been to the filming of a TV studio before? No? This is very exciting for you then. You're very lucky to be here. So there is a little bit of audience participation in this game show, I'm afraid. We're not going to ask for any individual performances. Do not panic. Contestants are waiting backstage. But what we do ask is for a little bit of audience reaction to prompts. I'm your stage manager. I'll be here to deliver your cues to you. So we're going to have a little practice. Like I said, I did hear what you did before, but a bit out of control. We want nice, controlled prompting, okay? So we'll practice with a nice, easy one, and go. See, when I bring it down, you have to stop. That's the rule. So as soon as it goes down, stop. We'll have a little another practice. Here we go. The second one in our repertoire of prompts is the obligatory. Ooh, nice. Okay, so as you might imagine, there's different types of ooh in a game show. You've got the ooh, that was surprising, and then you've got the ooh, that sounds tricky. Okay, so we're going to practice the difference. So let's try a high ooh. Ooh, nice, and a low ooh. Very good, okay. So this side of the room will be the high oohs, this side of the room will be the low oohs. Let's have a little practice. High oohs, low oohs, high oohs, low oohs, and all together. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, let me run you through a bit of the game show rules. So, all our contestants that are appearing here today are actual family members in court, facing varying degrees of difficulty, tension, upheaval, confusion. They're all going to come here. They're going to be hit with the info. Pow, pow, pow. And they need to work out which way now, which is the next catchphrase in the category. So whenever the game show host asks the question, which way now, you say, which way now? No, that's not going to do. So there'll be a bit of a lead in. So he'll go, so I have to ask you, which way now? Excellent. If you could be a little bit more urgent about it though, okay? Because this is a difficult time for these people. So the question is, which way now? Which way now? Yes. Excellent. So contestants will come in. They'll be hit with the information. They'll get the download from the front row based on the back chat from the 5-0 and the magistrate's phone. They just need to work out which way to go. The only problem is they just don't know. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce your host. Yep, I believe he's ready. The man with the spam, the chatter of the macker, bringing you the news from the cruise. Everybody, please give a warm which way round and welcome to your host, Johnny Alco.
Gentlemen, welcome. There we go. We are working after all. That's good. Lovely to see you all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CourtinTime Studios. It's good to have you all here. I hope you're all having a good time. You all having a good time? Yes, well, you're going to be having a better time than our contestants. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get our Sheila to bring out our contestants. Let's give them a big cheer. Sheila.
Contestant number 1, who is Marie, age 42. Marie is from Blakely and is a checkout supervisor at a well-known supermarket. Marie is here today because her son, who was arrested in the early hours of Saturday morning during a raid on the family home. She has not been able to speak to her son all weekend and is completely unaware of what the charges are at this stage. She has told work she has an emergency dentist appointment to attend this morning, so let's hope they're not watching the show today. Also appearing in today's show, we have contestant number 2, Jordan, also known as Jay. He's 18 years old, a college student studying engineering, and is joining us from Ashton. Jordan is here today to support his mother, who is facing charges of GBH, handling stolen goods, and obstructing a police officer in the line of duty. Jordan is particularly worried as his mother has a history of depression and self-harm and has been in a very low mood leading up to the case. Jordan also has 2 younger siblings who don't know about the court case and will be picking up from school this afternoon. Last but by no means least, we introduce contestant number 3, who is Simone. Simone is 25 years old and is a trainee nurse from Doncaster. In her spare time, she enjoys spending quality time with her family. Simone is here today with her partner, who is facing charges of armed robbery, obstruction and resisting arrest. Simone has arrived at court today in a distressed mood and is feeling very angry with her husband, as she has been informed by their solicitor that bail at this stage is very unlikely. Simone is very worried about how they will cope as her husband is the sole earner for the family, and she has already had to make excuses to his boss as to where he is.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, these are our contestants. It's lovely to have you with us. Nice hair, Jordan. We're loving that today. Okay, so Marie, how are you feeling? You doing good? You ready to get started? Oh, well, we're going to get started anyway. So, after a lengthy wait in court this morning because the correct paperwork couldn't be located by the duty solicitor, your son's case was finally heard in Court 16 after being transferred from Court 5. During the hearing, you have found out that your son is being charged under the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971 for possession of a large amount of the drug known as methyl-dioxide. We'll just go with ecstasy, that works, that's good. Okay, so for ecstasy with intent to supply, apparently he had 1,000 pills. I apologise, my stage manager's rubbish. 1,000 pills were recovered from your family home and your son has entered a plea of guilty today. The case has been adjourned until the 21st of August to allow a pre-sentence report to be completed. Your son is to be released on bail but must reside at the family home with a strict curfew which will be electronically monitored. Marie, what do you know about tagging?
Well, no, we don't really know anything about tagging, really.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that's all the information we're actually going to give you, so Marie, we're going to have to ask...
Which way now? I'm not sure, really. Hang on a minute, I'm not ready yet. What's a pre-sentence report? What does this tagging actually mean? Will my house be monitored? Oh, this is a lot to take in. I mean, drugs. I have no idea. Oh, where is he now? I mean, can I see him? Is he going to be alright?
Oh, Marie, I'm afraid you're out of time and we can't take that as an answer, so we are going to have to ask you to leave the show. I'm not really moving on to our second contestant, Jordan. Jordan, looking good, sir. You are as slick as you are beautiful. Okay, so Jordan, here we go. A bit of a day for you today. Your mother's case was heard this afternoon in court number 1, and taking into account all the charges, the magistrates have sentenced your mother to a 4-month custodial sentence. You arrived with your mother today, and she wasn't expecting this result. She only has the clothes she is wearing, and has made no arrangements for your brothers to be picked up from school. You have no other family with you, no friends, and no credit on your mobile phone. Jordan, it's a tough one, but I've got to ask.
Which way now?
Yeah, Johnny. I'd like to phone a friend.
Ah, Jordan, that's a good idea, but I'm afraid you've got no credit on your phone.
Nah, mate. I just phoned the Offenders Families Helpline, innit? It's a free phone number, even from mobiles.
Oh! Give me 1 second, let me just check with my delightful stage manager. How is that? Yep, that seems to work. Okay, Johnny, we're going to put you through to the Offenders Family Helpline.
Hello, Offenders Family Helpline. Rosie speaking. How can I help you? Hi, Jordan. It sounds like you're having a bit of a bad day. Let's see what we can do to help. I understand that you're worried about your mum and she has tried to harm herself in the past. Well, what we can do is we can contact the prison and speak to the safer custody officer and make them aware of your concerns. Then, they can ensure that the correct support is there for your mum. Would you like to give me your mum's name and date of birth and I can arrange this for you? When your mum arrives at prison today, she will go through an induction process, which is usually referred to as reception. Would you like for me to arrange a volunteer family support worker to meet you at the court and they can go through this process with you? The volunteer will also be able to liaise with probation at the court to ensure all support is in place for your brothers and sisters, so try not to worry. Do you have anyone you would like for us to contact on your behalf? Okay. Well, okay. If you give me your contact number, I'll arrange for one of the volunteers to meet you at the court.
Alright, that's great. Thank you. I'll speak to you soon then. Bye.
Oh, Jordan, I have to say that is very well played. Well done, you continue on in your journey. Congratulations. Alright, moving on to the beautiful Shimon. Haha, lovely to see you. Angry with your husband, are you? Good, good, that's what we like. Alright, Simone, listen up and let's see what we can do for you. Simone, seems to be the start of your journey as the magistrates have decided, under advice and given the not guilty plea entered today, that your husband's case is to be heard in the Crown Court on September 6th. Given that the evidence relating to the case is yet to be recovered, and it has been deemed that the defendant is a risk to the ongoing investigations relating to this matter, coupled with the likelihood that sentencing in this case would be of a custodial nature, it has been decided that despite the defendant's low flight risk, family commitment and previous good character, that bail has not been granted. He shall be remanded into custody until such time that he will appear at Doncaster Crown Court. So, Shimon, I have to ask you...
Which way now?
Stop the clock!
Ah, Simone, do you have an answer?
No, I don't. But I'm going to use the Pops card.
Oh, smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you not aware, the Pops family card allows Simone to speak to a Pops Court family volunteer who will give them information. So, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our Court family volunteer.
Hi Simone, I'm Debbie. I'm the Pops family volunteer here at the courts. I was sat on your husband's case today in court. Did you manage to take on board everything you heard?
It was a lot of information. I remember them saying something about remand, but I don't know what anything means. Can I see it?
Well, what they mean by remand is that they are concerned that he poses a risk. So the best thing to do is remove him from the home environment and put him into a prison setting, and that's what they call remand.
I can kind of understand that, but he's got nothing but the clothes on his back. How does he get more clothes or a toothbrush?
I understand your concern. What will happen when he arrives at prison later on today? We'll go through an induction process, which is known as reception. They'll give him a toothbrush, get some toiletries, and he'll get a £2 PIN credit for the phone. So you'll probably hear from him, and that way he'll be able to let you know when you can next go and visit him. He'll probably also know what property you could take in.
Okay, thanks. It's a lot better now someone's explaining it to me, but I'm still a bit anxious. I've got loads of other responsibilities. My husband was the main earner in the household and I'm studying.
Right, fair enough. The solicitor will be here today, so the best thing for us to do is to go and approach his solicitor and ask for him to get the power of attorney. It'll be a document. You'll get your husband to sign it, and that way you can go to the utility companies or the mortgage lender. Let them know that you're going to handle the finances for the time being.
So I can do that?
Yeah, you're best to pick up the phone now, Simone. If you do that, you can always arrange a payment holiday or a payment plan.
Oh, thanks. I feel a lot better, but they said something about him going to Crown Court, but I can't remember what date it was.
It's the 6th of September, okay? And what we'll do is we'll arrange to have someone meet you at the court on that day. But we'll double check with the solicitor first, make sure it's the right day, the right time.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I know which way I'm going now.
If you need us again, just give us a holler. Another one you can always ring. sexual offender.
Guys, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. But Simone, you did beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, give Simone a big round of applause here. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. We will be back next week to take part in another game show edition of... We'll just be till later, don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause.